My name's Ari.
And this is
Welcome.
We Had a Point.
I think.
So let's see here. What's the first thing you want to talk about? Let's go. So we're gonna talk about like a bunch of stuff. This podcast is mostly for everybody, but it's gonna be catered to like 18 to 27-year-olds.
Yeah, just like if you're in your 20-somethings, I feel like this is just like, your stop. We're going to just be chatting about any and everything.
What's it called? What to talk about, Alex?
Well, why did we start this podcast?
Other than just to talk.
Yeah.
On camera. Other than just to talk on camera.
I feel like certified yappers over here, and we just, why not?
You can give anybody a mic and record, and then,
Yeah, see what happens.
But, let's see here. Oh, you take the floor. You need it.
Well, let's get to know each other. So, well, we know each other, but you guys get to know us. So, give them a little, description of yourself.
An African American male.
We're going there.
If it wasn't clear.
Are you full African American though?
I'm Caribbean now.
Oh, okay.
I'm 23 for now. You know what I'm saying? The birthday coming up soon. Big Taurus gang, Taurus Nation.
They're okay.
I'm a pretty active guy. Like pretty bare minimum guy. Pretty low maintenance. Or as I read somewhere, you know what I'm saying, I just don't got a lot of energy to maintain a lot of things.
You're very, selective with your energy. That's good to be. It's 2025. Too many people are wasting time.
And you are? What's your name again? I almost forgot it.
I'm Ari, the one and only. But anywho, I'm 25, so a little more seasoned, I guess. Yeah. Lobe, you know how like they say when your frontal lobe develops at 25? Yeah. You know what? But it's okay, because soon his forehead will get this big and it'll be filled with wisdom. But clearly you see how, that means there's very little wisdom. There's very little wisdom there. So that's why. But when you get to this size forehead, that's when it's filled with so much wisdom and knowledge and like you can just take over the world. He's not there yet. But he will be there soon. So we'll give him grace. We'll give him slack. Okay,
so we're just gonna dive right into it. So we got a couple hot takes for you guys today.
Yeah, a couple.
Right?
Real hot.
So we'll talk about situationships. That's the first one. In 2025, there's a lot of situationships, and like, you know what I'm saying? Papa God can tell you guys.
No, you've had your fair share, huh?
No. You know what I'm saying? I'm just retired now, if you would.
So it means you had your fair share.
No. I'm a student of the game. Now I'm just a teacher. Teach y'all youngins one thing or two.
So again, that means he's very well seasoned and experienced in situations. No, in that area. See, we're talking about different seasonings. I'm seasoned in knowledge and wisdom and 25. He's seasoned in situationships
and other things. There's other things. I'm like you guys ever seen Shrek? The onion, you gotta peel me up. Pause on that one. I don't want to be peeled open anytime soon. But like Shrek said, though.
Yeah, so you're an onion. Yeah. Yeah, there's many layers to Dell. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But so situationships. What's up with that?
No,
but I feel like in 2025, people need to really respect themselves a bit more.
I was gonna say a lot more. I'm gonna say it a lot more. You should have a lot more self-respect. You should want more for yourself. If you don't at this point, then who's gonna want it for you?
Because at the end of the day, like if you know a guy or a girl, no gender here that's gonna do the same thing. Do the same things to you that you don't want, that your values and what you don't align with.
Yeah.
Why put yourself in that situation? That's why it came from situationship, because it's a situation, it's not a relationship. Where you guys can relate. Oh my God, back me up on that one. That's crazy.
It was all right. It was all right.
This ain't even written down. This from
just
the dome.
Straight off
the top.
Yeah.
But me personally, like I've outgrown that phase like 2-3 years ago. So now I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the real world.
You outgrew the phase of situationships?
Yeah. I don't put myself in a position.
2-3 years ago? That's really early. You're only 23, so that means you stopped at like 21.
Yeah.
I feel like 21 is when you have like your most situationships, though.
I mean, see, I'm saying many layers to the kid.
I find that hard to believe, but go off. To each their own, because I personally think 21 and like that whole age, that's when you're first like really getting out there. You can go to the bars. Yeah, like
3 girls sleep over.
So you've had no, finish that thought.
It's like there's a lot of
You had the soccer team.
No.
All in your room.
No. I don't even.
That's
a
lot of girls in one room.
It's not my cup of tea. But me personally, like at my big age, if you will,
big age.
I'm just not gonna entertain a situationship because, like, you don't want to like really mix with every spirit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to.
That's heavy. You got to protect your own energy and your own peace, and you can't be just letting anyone in because not everyone's soul needs to be like aligned with your soul at the end of the day. And some people really just you need to keep your distance from.
Yeah. What else? Let's see here. I feel like.
I mean,
and the biggest thing here. What would your dad say? What would your mom say if they saw you like this? You know, in every one of those scenarios, I'll be like not pause. It sounds crazy, but like, I'll be in one of those scenarios. I'm just like, nah, bro. My mom and my dad would be just so disappointed. What am I doing?
That's why I said you have to have more respect and like more hold yourself to a higher standard. I don't think that was the point we were supposed to be making.
We're not Nike. We're not just going to just do it.
No, please don't just do it. Please put some thought into it, especially if you're like past like 23. I feel like in this like age range, you need to be putting really some thought into like what you're actually doing and like the people you're actually talking to.
And a lot of times, it's like people like they get into the situationship because they just left a relationship and they managed to be alone or whatever it may be, and like that you know what I'm saying. You gotta learn
heavy on that. I would say that I feel like there's a lot of people who are in situationships or relationships right now that truly are just in them because they don't want to be alone.
Yes. My thing is personally, go outside, look at nature. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. I cannot paint for the life of me, but I be painting though.
I would say you don't have to like make it. I mean, you just said you can't paint, and then you compared yourself to Picasso.
There's no mistakes or whatever it may be.
Bob Ross. Yeah.
Jinx, knock on wood.
I wouldn't say. I don't. But I wouldn't say all of that.
Like Bob Ross, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no mistakes. Like, you just gotta take your time while you peel your pine. Write that down. Chat, write that down.
Don't write it down.
Write that down.
Don't write it down. It's not really worth it. But don't write it down.
Take your time.
If you guys actually want to live by that, then I mean.
Bro, look, you guys know about my T forehead already. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get a T, like you want to be T like me?
No, if you want wisdom, this is the forehead you should want. If you want
T,
lacking.
If you want to be T.
Lacking.
You know where to go.
Lacking. Anywho.
But like this is definitely like a lot of points where like I wish I knew this 2 years ago.
I wish I knew 2 years ago? 2 years ago I was 23. I feel like what I wish I knew 2 years ago was how much you really need to like take people for what they say. And you truly need to like if they say it, just take it as that. And if their actions, line up, then okay, you can like go forward. But if their actions are not matching up, then you just need to take it for what they're saying.
Yeah, sounds like you got some experience in that.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who I feel like say a lot of big talk but don't actually mean it. So
now you gotta tell me about that. What do you mean? You got a story for us or something? This sounds like a story time. Fill my cup.
That's story time, but I feel like I guess it's story time, but like I feel like in my past like situationships, it's just like they say one thing and then they completely just don't.
You know about the situationship lifestyle.
I do, sadly.
She was attacking me about this.
I wasn't attacking you.
Coming from my
no, he was saying he didn't do it until like didn't have a situation like for the last 2-3 years. Like you weren't a part of situationships.
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe.
I was in a relationship last year.
Okay.
You know? So now I'm not. Now I'm in. You know what I'm saying? If you will, put your boy back in the situationship. Like
I would say that's why I said I find it very hard because but it's okay Because
You live and
situationships
you
are.
learn though. Like I'm not in like 2 years ago me, those type of situationships that I was a part of just was not a sorry guys, we got an uninterrupted visitor trying to come in and thing. We go blew him out. But like 2 years ago me, the situationships I was in there is levels, guys. There's definitely levels. Like there's like situationships where you know it's going to progress, and there's situationships where you know you're gonna get absolutely nothing out of it. Like it's just there to have fun, like like and it's just not always about fun. And that's what I've come to learn. That's what I wish I knew 2 years ago. It's not always about fun. It's more about
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's like but lived experience though. It comes with living. So for me, like I lived and I learned. Live, love, laugh, if you will.
I don't think that connects at all. But yeah, live, love, laugh. I love that. That's like my motto.
Is that your motto?
Yeah, live, love, laugh.
See where that's coming from?
Oh, that's always been my motto. Like that's been a thing forever. It's not from you, but anywho.
What's it called? Let's see. What else we want to talk about in this first segment? You think you have life all figured out as a 25-year-old?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You don't have life. I feel like that whole like idea of like being 25 and like I don't know, at least when I was growing up, I feel like 25 was like the age like everyone felt like they were going to get married, they were going to start having kids, they were going to have a house, they were going to be in their career. Like I feel like at 25 was the year like everyone thought like it was that year.
Utah.
Not Utah.
Sorry, guys.
But I feel like since I got to 25, and obviously leading up to 25, I knew none of those things I imagined were like coming true unless like, yeah, like miracles were happening.
Yeah.
But I feel like at 25, you don't have to have everything figured out because there's 30-year-olds who still don't have stuff figured out. So I feel like it really has no age limit, honestly.
Especially and how our society is going nowadays, it's like
yeah.
When people were having things figured out at 25 was like in the 2000s. So when I was a kid,
exactly,
is when like everyone was like like getting jobs at 25, fresh out of college, doing everything, going on vacation, like, yada yada yada. That is just not a possibility in today's age. Like there's
it's really not
dirty living with their parents because financially it's just not smart to move out.
No, heavy on that, especially with the idea of like getting a job right out of college because I graduated like 2 years ago and it took me a while to get a job, like a few months, and then even now I'm still not in the job like that I really like dream of. But like it'll take time. But I feel like it's okay because at 25 you're still learning so much about yourself and I feel like about just like everything in this world in general. Yeah. So you don't have to feel so pressured to like have everything together.
Yeah, I feel like that is definitely a big part of today. Like people like looking at other people, especially celebrities or people that just have more financial stability than them. Like, oh, I need to be like that. That is just definitely definitely not true. Because there's so much things you can do that can get you into that light, but like when it's your time, it'll happen. No, realistic. When it's your time. Sorry, guys. My favorite pill right now. I keep going in and out.
It does.
Yo, look, ready? Yo, watch this trick. Where'd I go?
Where'd you go?
Yo, I did not realize that. But
no, that's cool.
What's it called?
But no, definitely what you were saying about like how you look at other like social media and influencers, like you think like, oh, they have it all figured out. Yep. Like social media is just like
let them put that camera down. Them boys is living in a 1-bedroom apartment with 6 people.
Exactly.
Paying 7 G's a month for rent. You know what I'm saying? They struggling. They depend on you guys to watch their. Please watch this. Please, I beg.
No, but even there's some people who like do have it kind of I guess figured out and like they're our age and they do have like the house and the car and all the things because I mean they just blew up and that's just where life took them. But I think it's understanding like everyone has their own avenue in their own direction. So
please watch this. Please blow us up.
Yeah, like subscribe, stream, share with your friends, share with your mama, share with your mama's mama, share with your cousin, share with your baby daddy, share with whoever.
See, let's get into that right there. You know what I'm saying? If you got a baby daddy and you guys are not married together, whatever it may be, I am not someone I don't have kids, so I really cannot really speak on this topic.
Yeah, can't speak on that.
I've seen it a lot growing up. Personally, leave that man alone. He don't want you. Okay, but like back to the real topic at hand. Do you not understand what I'm talking about? Like those moms that like
that like still
they only got the kid because of the dad.
Yeah.
They only wanted the kid because of the dad.
And then the dad's not even with them.
Yeah, bro, he want to go do his own thing. He just gonna send a couple
I would say
bucks.
that's why you got to be smart, ladies, because you. Yes, ladies, I'm talking to you.
Wait till
Don't
marriage.
no. Yes, that's a
Look at
very
me,
valid
saying,
point.
Wait till marriage.
That's a very valid point of waiting till marriage. You said you waited till marriage.
I'm waiting to get married. To you know what I mean? To
Okay.
partake.
Yes, you should wait till marriage because, like you said, you get with these guys, they try to sell you a dream.
They selling you pipe dream, boy.
Selling you a whole dream, then you get pregnant by them, and then poof, they're gone.
Gone like that in the wind.
And then you're stuck with not stuck, but like, because that sounded really harsh. But you have a child now, which yes, it's a beautiful blessing. But now, where's the man that you thought it was gonna be like, oh, wifey, oh, marriage, you were guys gonna have the house, like all that stuff.
Have you seen that thing with Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Like, bro wants to pay up, I think, like 2 or 3 million up front. Because in that situation, though, all right, he's well off, right? But he's telling you he does not want to have the child, and you're telling him, no, I am going to keep the child. And he's willing to give you the money for 18 years, but that is not enough for you. You want him in the... Why? Why are you going to force it?
I would say yeah, because then you're just about to live like a very like chaotic and just miserable life.
It's going to be a lot of ups
because
and
you
downs.
can't. At the end of the day, you can't force anyone to do anything
and then
that they don't want to do.
Like the kid has to grow up knowing that the dad did not want them.
Yeah, and that the mom is like trying to force the whole relationship, which is like at the end of the day, sometimes like kids growing up without one of their parents is fine. Instead of having like a parent who is like in and out.
LeBron James.
I would say there's a lot of people who made it.
There's a clip that LeBron goes, "I was a really cool guy." Like, I can see the clip he's talking
about. He is a really cool guy.
Because he's talking about it. Like, I mean, if LeBron is talking like that, like, you know, like,
I would say he knows. He don't have the GOAT for a reason.
Like, he had to work harder. Like, why you want to? Like, why would you want to be in a? See, look, this clip is what I'm talking about, guys. Why him? Look what that created. Like, he's 40-something years old, still asking about why his dad didn't want to be around. Greatest basketball player of all time. Yo, so to me, that is, to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a big baller, so to me, LeBron is probably number 2 to Giannis after the Kumpo, but that's real debate right there.
I feel like that's not really a debate. I feel like anyone can really. I mean, there's definitely probably haters who like don't agree with that, but I feel like Giannis that's not a debate.
Would do bad things to LeBron James in a one-on-one, respectfully. The Greek freak.
Yeah.
LeBron James, he's just got the GOAT title, bro. He's called a Greek freak. You know what that means? That's a whole. We're getting too deep. We're getting off topic. You know what I'm saying? I think we had a point now. We had a point somewhere along the lines. We might have got lost.
I think it definitely probably got lost, but I feel like.
My God.
What?
Oh my God. The next one, red flag or just human? Name like 5 red flags that you think are red flags, and let's see if they're actually just red flags. No, 5 might be a bit much.
3.
3, yeah.
I mean, I could think of 5, but let's do 3. Yeah. 3 red flags.
Oh my God. I already got one in my mind. Yo, girls love doing this one.
What?
Can you guys see the pillow? Look. Hey, you go to a girl's room, you hang out with a girl, she on her phone. That's a red flag to me. Your phone down?
Okay, but don't
want to let us know who texting us? I want to know who's texting us.
But first of all, why is it only the girl? Because I feel like guys do that a lot. Okay, maybe you personally don't do that, but I'm saying guys in general do that a lot too. So what are you guys hiding? You're coming at the girls.
What are we hiding on our phone that we have to, what are they hiding? I mean, if I had to speak on their using their phone now, maybe they just don't want you to see. They could have got you a gift. Maybe it just got shipped. Flowers on the way. Like, come on.
But what about the girls? What if
men?
So a girl has her phone face down, which my phone is faced up.
I saw her down. She just flipped it up. Just for a point.
No, it's always faced up because what am I hiding? Second of all, why is it, the girl is hiding a man, but the guy is hiding, he just bought me a gift. But why is the girl hiding a man? Okay, but that has nothing to do with this. That has nothing to do with this.
Original sin.
She was tempted.
Original sin.
It was tempted though. It was a whole.
I just read my Bible this morning. That's why I'm starting Genesis. That's what I'm telling you. The original sin.
Proud of you. But that's does not like count here because okay, so she told him no, she told him to eat the apple. Okay, we're talking about if they're hiding men.
No, but that's the original sin though. Like that was your guys' like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
Creator, so then like, you know, like
but he ate it too.
It would just pass down and trickle down. But because his wife told him he was being a good man, being a good husband. If my wife told me to do something, yes, sir, Captain. El Capitan.
I feel like that would not be the case. But okay.
Tell me to eat an apple, I'm gonna eat an apple.
All right, that's something simple.
That's what he did.
That's something simple, but I'm pretty sure there's certain things that if your wife told you to, you would not do it.
What?
I can't think of it. Like, I don't know, something crazy.
I'm a crazy fellow. You say I'm crazy in love with whoever I'm married? Come on.
Okay.
As long as it don't cause me bodily harm, I can get it done.
Okay, I guess so.
But to me, that's a red flag. Like, not just girls, though. I was just trolling about the girls.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's put that.
To me, like, I know guys do it too. Like, sometimes I do it out of habit. Like, I just put my phone down. And I just,
hiding stuff.
You know what I'm saying? I put my phone down and just have them step my hand just, like, naturally. But typically, though, I want to see who's texting me, so I have my phone. Yeah. So I can see my notice.
That's what I usually, like, have my phone, like, facing up. But, because what am I hiding? It's literally not. It's literally not. No, I was going to. It's
she
up.
Went like this. She said,
no, you saw my hand go. Ooh, like whatever.
What's your red flag? I gave you one. Let me think.
I would say what my red flag is probably a guy. No, I shouldn't say a guy. I shouldn't say a guy. But I feel like I'm speaking from my experience, so that's why I can see that. Yeah, I feel like as a guy, I would say the love bombing, the constant like yes, especially when in the beginning, like when you first start talking to them and like they're like going in and they're saying all this stuff, all the right things, and then boom, it just dies down.
You know what it is though?
Like they get you hooked and then they leave you.
I understand that one. Like not saying I've done that. I mean, I've definitely like led a girl to that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I feel like for guys, it's definitely they just do that because it's so like socially and like normalized for guys to have to do those things because if they know some guys know they don't want to be in a relationship, they know they don't want to be a girl, but they want to have.
But if you know you don't want that, then just be honest. That's another red flag, not being honest.
That is true. That is 100% true. Damn, bro, like yo, I wish I had some other niggas here to help me out, bro. I'm just the only nigga in here.
Well, I'm the only girl in here, so I feel like it's even. No. It's even.
Let me lock and defend my fellas.
No, you don't gotta defend them. I'm just defending myself. I was gonna say there's no defending. Like there's some people who just need to be honest and straight to it.
No, I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Like girls too. Girls.
I would give that.
You know what it is?
It's not all on the guys.
It's so society socially normalized that it's guys who do cheating. I know more girl cheaters than I know guy cheaters. Personally, like I know more girl cheaters than guy cheaters, 100,000%. Because normally girls are just like, oh, I won't get caught. Like they think that like the sweet talk, and then most guys will fall to that. Like,
I feel like because in most cases, I feel like a girl cheating is like her just texting another guy. Where like most guys, like when they're cheating, they're probably actually like
no. See what I'm talking about? Doing the Society's got to her. Propaganda. Propaganda's got to her.
That's
like
what
especially
I usually
I like girls when they cheat, like because you know, like they say, like, oh, when a girl cheats, they cheat. Like if they gonna cheat,
they do it emotionally. That's why.
Like they emotionally cheat, which is I think worse than physical. I
personally. I agree because I feel like emotional. You're like really deep with that person.
You talking about your favorite letter, your favorite number with this nigga? I thought I knew that. Like, well, hello.
Favorite letter.
Like, what you mean you don't got a favorite letter?
No, I do. I mean, mine's A, so yeah, it makes sense.
Who you are? No, that.
Please don't.
I performed with the
nobody wants to see
of Jack Harlow. I performed with the likes of
where's the proof? Where's the proof?
Baby,
where's the proof?
Don't make me pull up my phone.
I'm saying where's the proof, and he's not pulling up anything.
Don't make me pull out my phone. I'm saying
clearly there's no proof.
There's proof. I'm gonna show off camera. Next time we come on segment, she's gonna be like, "Oh, I guess there was that." But wait, quick interjection. So this is like, the background actually does look tough. Like, respectfully.
Yeah, I just noticed that too.
After a while, it's kind of grown on me. I like it.
Yeah.
Should we do a different background for every time?
We can.
But wait, the quick interjection was, sometimes we will be split call. We just wanted to give you guys, you know what I'm saying, the taste of the first episode with us together.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we will be on the split call, and then we will be adding people.
Yeah.
We will.
Yeah, we're gonna have some guests.
Yes, we're gonna have guests.
We got to get some other takes on here.
If it's in my
to clearly prove that he's wrong.
If it's in my power, we will get more, like, you know, like those TikTok guests or da. If these hands can get it done, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Real possible.
And they probably we gonna try to get more guys, so really, because clearly she got like
why are
50-50 split.
I would say we should be doing 50-50 split. We don't need all the guys.
Oh my God. Red flag number two. I done got it. I got it now.
What?
You gave it to me.
What? Oh my goodness. What?
Those girls about 50-50 splits. Let's talk about it. 50-50.
That's a red flag.
No. The topic of the discussion.
Oh.
Like, you know, people like, oh
yeah.
Let's talk about it.
50-50. So are you going 50-50?
Am I going 50-50?
Yeah.
I'm respectful, you know what I'm saying, a young man, respectful, uppity guy.
Yeah.
I ain't rich though. I'm going 70-30.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? With that 20%, you best get your nails done, your hair done. Like, you got extra money now. Like, I'm paying like 70% of the bills and whatever. Maybe.
Yeah. Wait, so you're not going to pay to get her hair and nails done? Was it included in your 70%?
Like, so I got to pay all the bills, and I got to, while you got extra money?
You want her to look good, right?
Money? So what am I?
To provide for your family.
And then after I provided, right?
Mm-hmm.
What am I going to be able to buy? A staple gun? Like a piece of loose leaf paper?
You'll have more. You'll be okay. She's going to still support you too.
And then where's her money going? Because
she'll pay for your haircut.
Of that money, right? There's 20% that's just mysteriously disappearing. Because, like, she only got to contribute like 30 to 20% to begin with. Okay. And then, so where's that money going? Mysteriously just disappearing.
She can still spoil you. She could pay for your haircut.
$30. But for a girl, it's like tacking zeros to that. $300. It don't even equivalent. It don't equivalent.
Okay, what else maintenance do you need done then?
That was it.
Well, you need to get your maintenance up.
Right now, bro, you need a cut.
You need to get your maintenance up done.
Bro, right? Cut.
That's all.
Right now, I look like Idris Elba right now. You know what I'm saying? With no, I look like Michael B. Jordan.
What?
But better. You know what I'm saying? But better. You see the feature?
Why?
I don't got the beard. You're right. You should put up a picture when he don't got a beard. Of course, I don't got a.
I mean, I just pulled up the first picture. Yeah, I can see it. In this first one, you
talk to him.
Okay.
What's the Idris line? What movie was Idris in?
He was in.
Like a good line. No, you almost said Training Day. That's Denzel.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna say Takers.
Takers.
You never seen that?
Is that the opposite of Taken?
No. It has like Chris Brown in it. It has has a bunch of them in it.
Yes, I remember Chris Brown, a bunch of actors that like.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I cannot remember. He was not memorable in that.
Yeah, damn. I can't think of a line.
Yo,
wait, what others?
He's been kind of out of the loop for a hot second. Then,
yeah, he used to be in a lot of movies.
Well, moral story is
he was with Obsessed with Beyonce.
Yo, yeah, that was a good one. That is a good one. Obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
But no, moral story is though, Idris Elba right now. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really tendering to like the older generation. The older women really going, because I look like, you know what I'm saying, Elba.
Who told you that? Like, who told you looked like Idris Elba?
Like what do you
mean? Who told you looked like Idris Elba?
But what do you mean though?
I feel like I'm asking a good question. Who told you that you look like? Who said, "Oh my God, you look like Idris Elba"?
Like, she not looking for real.
No, but who told you that?
Not Paul Benjamin.
So you just made it up yourself?
No, I did not make this up. Like, this is real. Like,
no, but you can't tell me.
I can call
you
can't.
Right now, but
they would say I look like feed yourself.
But that's what I'm asking. Who told you that? Like, there's an actual person who told you that?
Of course, it's a real person.
Okay.
Like,
I think they just wanted to get with you or something.
No, a guy told me too. It was a guy.
Interesting.
Why is that interesting?
I say okay.
You know who you look like? No, now it's laugh. Now it's you don't even know. I'm gonna say who you look like.
Yeah.
You know.
I knew you were gonna say something. I look like the diddler. I look like the diddler. I don't think.
Who done diddler?
I think you look more like the diddler. I heard about your
like
baby oil.
I've actually never used baby oil in my entire existence. That is disgusting.
I actually saw like 3 bottles in your room, but okay.
I respectfully cannot. That shit is too slippery.
You don't. No, but I've seen 3 bottles in your room, so they were just sitting there.
Were they open?
Yeah, one of them was like half open.
I knew it wouldn't have been me. If I'm gonna use some baby oil, I'm gonna use them all.
But you just talked about how it's slippery, but you're gonna use a lot of it, so it could be extra slippery.
I don't know what you mean extra slippery.
Because if you already said it's slippery.
Yes.
And then if you're gonna use a lot of it, it's gonna be extra slippery. Like,
yes, you ever seen the movie?
This Christmas. That was the best part. That was the best part. Like, she did her big one because he was doing too much.
Yo, I'm not. Pause. I just paused. I've been beating this crazy. I've been beating my whole life.
Oh no!
But every time you gotta get back up. Say that for real. But no, I've been.
He doesn't get back up.
Nah, yeah, bro. Oh wait, pause. Last time? Yeah, did I tell you when I fell in the snow and it was like, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
guys.
Snow 1.
Yo, bro. No, Snow like 2. The first year I was in the U.S. I think I've only fallen twice. Like when I was a kid, I wasn't an understanding of the how it worked for real. And then I was speed walking, and then worst thing happens. I slip. This is in the city though, so obviously there's buses and whatnot. I'm just like, took too long to get back up. The MTA bus slides up next to me. I remember the B6 bus.
Not the
B8 bus.
Shout out to B8.
Now everybody in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, around the Foster area, you know about the B8 bus, right? So I'm going there, getting on the said B8 bus. Oh no, slip. Well, I'm like 5 something. I don't know, I'm a kid. And then fell. Right? I'm just like, And then I'm wearing like a big, like, you know when you were a kid, you had to wear those big ass puffed up, like, you move your arms. You know what I'm saying? Your legs and I got the whole bodysuit, so I couldn't even get up. So I'm just around, trying to find my way. I'm fighting to get up.
Gotta roll over to actually get up.
The B8 bus comes. I know I'm scared it's gonna hit my head or something. That's what I'm thinking. But clearly, he had other plans for me. The slush and the dirty water, the black ice. Yep. Smacked the little nigga in the face. I got it with the quickness. And I was going to school. And my mom is a strict woman. I went to school too. No go home and change. No sirree. To school I go. I'm on the bus, slush on my jacket everywhere. Human. Because what am I gonna do? Complain to my mom so I can get shut up, boy. Go learn. So I went to school with slush that day. I came back home. I smelled bad because I was already the water. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dirty.
Yeah, dirt water, bro. But it was in my hair. It was everywhere, bro.
Ooh.
I think that is my craziest like early on story. Like just defenseless, like getting waterboarded by dirty.
Ew. That is sick. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
And then
I would have turned around and went home.
As a grown 23-year-old man, this happened literally months ago. So I'm walking to my car, and then I go around, right? I'm going to my door. I'm just bro, just to know, chat, I'm like 6'2", 6'1". Somebody say I'm shorter than that. But I think I'm like 6'7". You know, on a good day. And then I'm a big guy. I'm a big guy. So I'm walking up, and I'm just... So when you go down, just know all that's going down with you. Nothing for me to fight. I was just... You know when you're like, we fall down. I did not get up, though. But I fell.
That's a great song.
Yeah, that's a good song. I literally had my remote, so I started my car. I laid outside in the cold for a good 5-10 minutes. Like, I laid there, like,
just defeat it.
I was because I was walking low. Like, I wish I could show you guys, like, you know, like when you're like 100% stand up, bending my legs so that way, like, I didn't slip. So I was just like lower to the ground. That didn't help. And then, bro, I ripped my knee. Like my knee went in. Like I'm way too flexible. I wish I wasn't because my knee went this way, my other leg went that way. It was all messed up, and I just.
Nah, laying flat out is
I just laid on my back and looked up at the star. That was stargazing.
That's crazy.
Yo, the ice put me on my back. Pause.
Ice
Flag
has
on the
never
play.
put me on my back.
Flag on-
Ice has put me in a split.
A split?
Yeah. The last time I fell,
I
like
think if I
last
did a
year,
split-
I literally hit black ice. So obviously I
That
didn't
black
know.
ice go get
Yeah,
me.
I didn't know it was, but it was dark. So I stepped and literally my foot.
The white ice is very safe. That black ice. Never.
It will.
Yo, I gotta pull the SNL clip. Like it was not being like, yo, what? What are you saying?
No, but yeah, I literally saw the black in front of me. I didn't know it was ice.
Yo, pause.
I didn't.
Stop, bro, pause. Why'd you say it like that? Like, the black.
Because it was just the ground in front of me, and I stepped, and I was crossing the street. I was crossing the street. Yes, literally, there was cars at every intersection. I felt at Southern. Have you ever been to Southern?
What, the college?
Yeah.
I've never been. I've heard of it.
Oh, okay. There's like there's like imagine like a whole school campus, and you literally have like that big intersection in the middle of the campus. Yes. Literally, because I clicked the like walking button, so all of them were stopped at a red light. Every car's at every single intersection, and I literally stepped out, and then whoop, my foot went forward. My other,
oh my bad, guys. Sorry, guys, our heater fell over. But $2,000 heater.
Yeah, balling over here.
Balling.
But no, literally, my foot went in front, the other foot went behind, and then literally I got up so quickly though.
Yeah,
because I slipped. I was like, oh my god, I'm on the floor. I literally got up so quickly because there was a girl walking like the opposite direction, so she was walking towards me.
Was she up?
No, because I already got up. I got up so quickly, so she didn't have time to help me. Like I literally got up so quickly, and she was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay." I was like, "Watch out, girl," because she was literally about to walk where I was walking. So I was like, "Girl, watch out, because it is slippery over there."
You clearly saw it. You think I'm okay? Mentally, I'm not okay. I'm not here.
It was before I went to work, so I literally walked into work. My pants were wet. I was cold. Luckily, I didn't. I would have really turned. I would have been so upset if they were ripped too. But no, they were wet.
Wait, someone was near you then? Why didn't you use them as balance to not fall?
No, she was coming across the street. Yeah, so no one.
I'm a dickhead, guys. I'm not going down alone. So luckily, if anyone.
No, I mean, if someone was near me, I probably would have like grabbed onto them, and like I probably wouldn't have fell the way I did. But no, literally, I stepped and just did a whole split, and I know every single person saw me. Like I thought about hitting up Southern and was like, "Can I get that footage? Because I need to see this." No, literally, I went into work. I went into the bathroom, and I was just like, "Are we serious?" I called my mom right away.
Wait.
I was cracking up, but she didn't think it was funny. But
we had a point.
I think
you're supposed to be telling me your third red flag.
Oh. We went off.
Red flag.
Oh my god, red flag.
Yo, look, red jacket.
You knew the theme. And I got burgundy. It's kind of
it's a little red.
We're getting the vibes. Red flag. Yeah, that's why I said. Yeah.
You ever like someone say like maroon is just red, but
it's just a different shade, you know. Red flag. Yeah. Wow, we got like red all around. What's another red flag?
That's it. The one I thought of with the phone thing, and then there's another one.
You said the phone thing. You said the What was the other one you said?
I can't remember.
Dang, yeah, because we like.
Yo, we had a point. I swear we had a goddamn point.
No, why can't I remember what you said?
I hope you guys will remember.
Yeah, hopefully.
When we come on here, we were just going to spit from the dome and go with it.
No, literally.
Go with it. But I don't know. What's another red flag for me personally?
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I was trying to think of something else.
Hygiene for me, that's me. Hygiene.
Oh yeah, heavy. That's the biggest one. Oh, communication.
Hygiene, I like them clean. I'm nice.
That's a good one.
Well, no, communication is like that's bare minimum. Bare minimum.
Whoa.
Not a lot of people have communication. communication skills. Like they try to run away from topics and things of that nature. So it makes sense. Like I literally know people that like would prefer just to sit there and let the person get their point out and just walk away from the conversation. So now I don't do that. I don't do that. No, but like some people just don't. No. I just have a bad memory. Thank you very much. But
he remembers what he wants to remember.
Bro, I'm an old man. I may be 23, but I'm really 53. Swear to God.
Yeah, he's really older than me.
Everyone like, yo.
Up there, he's really older than me. I'm young and fresh, and he's like old and wrinkly.
I don't know. If people ask who's older, they'll definitely be like, yo, Chanel's gotta be younger. Oh, my bad. I said my full name. D-Man. D-Man.
Looking at us, I feel like...
Who do you think looks older?
I mean, I feel like I give mature vibes. That's just probably why. Face? Well, you were saying I look older.
No, but like, you think people like would be like, oh, you're older than me?
Chat, who do you guys think is older? Well, I mean, you know who's older, but who would you think like is older just by off looks? I look older?
You look like you'd be somebody's mom. You look like you have like 2 kids right now.
I don't.
Now that pop of the eye was crazy. But no. Yeah, communication. Like for me, that's definitely a strong thing I like to look for. It's people who can communicate. I would like to say I'm very good at communication. Like, if you ever been in a relationship with me before, like when I was 21 younger? Nah, no way.
Communication was non-existent.
No, my communication was at like 30%. Right now, I'm an honest guy. Straight up honesty. But I'm 21 plus. My communication at this exact moment in life, 78 to 80%.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna give myself 100%. Like I definitely got areas where I can work on.
That's
78, 80% because like I'm willing to like sit there and talk about it, put in that work and actually talk about it. So that's why I'm gonna give myself that much. Like, and I don't try to run away from the conversations. You see what I'm saying? If I gotta say things that may offend him, I still gotta say it. So I give myself a 78%. Where do you think your communication skills are right now? At this day and age, like right now, to date.
I'm gonna give myself like 85 to like.
They have to one up me, bro. You know what's crazy? Yo, chat. I knew she was gonna say. I said 78%, like 78 to 80, being generous to myself too, right? And of course, there's always got to be that one little bird.
I was no. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I would give.
Icarus.
I would give myself like 85% because I feel like I'm a great communicator. I feel like. Yeah, because there's probably areas where I probably could do better, or like maybe communicate better. Like
78 to 80%, which allotted me 20% of growth. But for her, she had to allow herself 15%. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just be slightly, not too much, slightly better. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Because I am slightly better, if you want to say it like that. Respectfully, I feel like I am.
Wait, think about this though. If I'm at 78, 80%.
We're not in a race. We're not in a race. We're not.
She wasn't here.
At 23, I was there.
No 80%. So wow. So you haven't grown much in 2 years.
No.
Stagnant growth, if you ask me.
No, I was gonna give myself a higher number. I was gonna give myself a higher number, but I kept it at 85 because, like I said, there's still. I don't think it's more. No, I feel like it's not even areas for me to grow.
And experience and lived experience.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's more to experience. There's more conversations to be had. That I've had tough conversations, but I feel like
she has not that much.
Yeah, I would say I haven't had that much.
No. I'm just helping you.
You know my life. You've been there.
No. I'm just.
You know me.
Like our communication. I've listened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just.
I feel like I've had more than 2 hard conversations. I've never had anyone walk away from me.
Oh wow!
Like from a conversation, no.
Oh, wow. That's good. That means you mess with people that are in like a more mature mindset of.
I mean, yes and no. I feel like because I'm the one who like really tells them. No, that's not how I listen. I'm very.
You see this right here? You see this right here? I'll put it on.
I would say I don't think anyone would ever describe me talking to them like that. I feel like you got to get me there to really.
Off camera, she's an aggressive, dominant young woman. who's always trying to prove her point.
If you guys believe this, then
she's so calm spoken right now.
You just don't know me. You don't know me. Anywho, though.
Oh, you were saying though. You were saying about your communication.
Yeah, I feel like I've only had, and I feel like the only reason they didn't walk away is because I was making points. So like they couldn't walk away. Like
when he was going sass for sass.
Not even sass for sass, but like they had to sit there and just listen because what are you like? Yes. No, but he knew he had to sit there and listen because he knew he was wrong.
Have you ever been wrong though? Oh, have you ever been wrong in a relationship and defend the point that you know is wrong?
No, because I feel like I'm good at admitting when I'm wrong. And like I can stand by that. I can stand by that. Because I feel like, because one of my friends actually says that he's like, I feel like I'm always right. Yeah. But I don't think I'm always right. I feel like I'm right majority of the time. Like I really do. Because if I'm not right, I'm not going to argue. Because if I'm not right, what am I arguing? I'm wrong. Bro, so I'm going to shut up. Told you this? Xavier.
Yo, Xavier, one of her closest confidants. Her closest confidants. Said that she's always right. Personally?
No, that I think I'm always right.
Oh, you think? Oh, see?
And I was like, no, because I know.
Yo, personally, I just came with another red flag. A red flag for me is a girl that thinks she always knows it all.
But I don't think I know it all. I know there's... I know there's some things that I am not right with. I know. That was probably super loud, chat. I'm sorry. But I know there's certain things that I am not right about, so I will not argue it.
Right, you proved my point.
I will not argue. No, you don't. I know there's certain things that I'm just not right at, so I won't like say it. Shut up. I know there's certain things that I can admit to not being right. So if someone else is right, I can be like, yeah, I see your point. I'm a very open-minded person. I understand. You know I am.
You know, me myself, as you guys can see from our great chat or demeanor, I'm very open and understanding. So, you know, yes.
I feel like I'm more open-minded than you.
Probably. Way more open-minded than me. Yo, when I tell you, I'm just man of habit. There's like, if I already know something, I'm probably going to stick to it because not to say that I am actually typically always right. My mouth just disappeared. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, bro. Do not go to that time stagnant and do anything crazy, young men and women. Hey,
I think you should pause it right there. I will pause it right there for you.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna stay away from that point.
Right there for you.
But
it should.
Damn, bro, I gotta stop. I gotta go to the doctor. So I generally have you would think I'm genuinely in my 50s. Like I'm only 20 something, and
it's like 54.
But in my mind, though, I'm actually like
turning 55.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, my knees are always aching and pained. But bro, who was talking about the what was you last talking about?
Oh, when I was saying like I can admit when I'm wrong.
Oh yes. Like I be normally knowing.
Oh, and open-mindedness.
Yeah, because like I'm open-minded, but when I be knowing what I know, and like I'm a proof type of guy. If I see the proof is in the pudding, the proof is in the pudding. Like I'm going to go off a proof. I'm really just a proof type of guy.
I mean, yeah, I always get the proof that I need, like because that's how I know I'm right.
Yeah, she's a selective proof girl. These things, like there's this I talked to this doctor recently, and there's this thing like where like girls will selectively hear. You guys know about this.
Guys do it too, so don't.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
You do.
Selectively hear, A, or B, selectively make up. Yo, I've literally been in relationships where girls will make up. So like they hear me say one thing, but in their head they heard a different thing. Like
no, I agree. Yeah, there's definitely like not saying I do it, but I could see but I feel like that's both parts, men or women.
I ain't never known a guy to come up with a scenario.
You haven't met all the guys. You haven't met all the guys in this world. Some guys would actually surprise you.
You think so?
Yeah.
Who's it go? I think we've been going on for a while now. This is just an intro how we are. We're gonna interact, and I feel like we're coming to the close now.
We gotta wrap it up.
We're gonna put a little song over this. Like Yeah, we're gonna put a real sign there. But yeah, what's your takeaway from all this? Like, what do you like? You excited for like our next episode? Or we're gonna...
I am. I think it's gonna be fun. I think we bring up some good talks, and I think we make some good points. I feel like there's about to be a lot of back and forth.
Definitely a lot of
men versus women on like debating. I think.
See, almost took my mouth away again. Almost took my mouth away.
I think there's gonna be a lot of that, but I think it's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be some good it's gonna be good. Good back and forth.
And you guys, you can email us. We will have our email and our socials on this thing. So like, if you guys need questions or like if you guys want to be a part of the show, first we're gonna vet you, and then we're gonna let you in. Like if you guys want to like call in segments, you guys need advice. You need advice.
I'm great at giving advice. I don't know about him, but
you need advice.
I'm great at giving advice.
Because I do feel like, yes, we are close in age, but we do like, you know what I'm saying, we have like different experiences and see things a lot differently. So we can help just about anybody. Like I'd be talking to like everybody, no matter age, and like I can still give advice in my young age for someone double my age away maybe. But yeah, make sure you guys drop a like, grab a follow. We free as hell. We don't even gotta subscribe yet. If you want to though.
No, subscribe. You're already here, so do it.
You might as well.
Just do it. Drop a like.
Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing.
Thanks for spending time with us.
And if you didn't subscribe, well, you already watched.
Enjoy.
No, yeah.
I know you enjoyed it actually.
No, yeah, like Brett's.
This was the best thing you could have watched.
On whatever day we drop this, it's gonna be the best thing of your life. On that day and moving forward, and expect so much more.
Keep tuning in.
This may not have been the best segment or whatever. I mean, they never even the first. They never gonna be. You guys know your first time. So you're not gonna find it the right way. You might have to like punch it a couple times to get it right. You feel me? I have to, you know what I'm saying? Jab it once or twice. Spin on. I mean, but yeah, we'll come back. We're gonna get you right for the next episode. It's your host, D Mandel.
And it's your girl, Ari.
You're gonna come up with something though. D-Mandel.
Ari is my nickname. What?
We need to get her a better one.
Oh my goodness.
Now we will see you guys next time. I feel like this was dumb long. Peace out.